Alright. I think we're good. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. My name's Twice, and this is Blueprints. Is it the Blueprints or just Blueprints? The game says it's just Blueprints. A roguelike puzzle game that came highly recommended from so many people that I wanted to get a head start on before next week. Next week we already have another. We're cooked. We have too many games to play. We're gonna get another one half done, just like we did Darkest Dungeon 2, and then we're gonna have to like reverse our way back. But for now, we're here. This week, it's Blueprints.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is
No puzzle games are most skilled game type. Look, I have completed several puzzle games. I've completed like one puzzle game on this channel. Thank you. And it took me 30 plus hours to beat it, I think.
Should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail,
Timely manner. How timely
proof of his discovery to the
are we talking?
of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 8th day of March,
How you doing, Pirate?
1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
I know the rooms change. I did like a quick exploration of this game when I bought it last month. Decided should probably be a stream game. It blew up in popularity. Now I'm like a month behind. Classic Twice. Didn't even finish Darkest Dungeon 2 yet. To be fair, I don't think I was going to finish Darkest Dungeon 2 even if you gave me this week, because we've got 3 full things left to do. We've got the 2 Kingdom modules. Oh. Plus the final confession, which I am certain will be really easy. Is that a bird? Well, it was. Well, let's take a peek at the estate. We are using up footsteps somehow. If we're using up, do the footsteps tick over when we've entered a new area? If I remember correctly, that's how they basically lock you into a certain amount of time you're allowed. Okay, a couple torches. Okay, so this area counts as something else. Because I know it's like square-ish rooms. But I guess out here it still counts as rooms? Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just nonsensical. No, we passed the gate and it went to 48. I know this is like where we leave. Probably not where they want us to go right away. Oh, hello. What do we got here? Do the rules set forth by your agreed uncle's will, you're not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, you can use your scouting skills. Nice. Because you could use fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters, call it a day. After you pick up the blueprint. Anything special? Not really. Looks like there's an orchard up there, though. Can't believe it. Well, it's time to quit. I've tried nothing, and I'm all out of ideas. So I assume a lot of the puzzling is trying to fit these rooms together in certain ways. But I don't know much. Actually, was it here? Was it here that counted as a separate area? Like when I touched... Must have been going down that porch. Okay. If the game counts it as an area, then to me there's something there that's important. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you'll lose one pair of feet. When you no longer have any feet left, you'll be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. I must have blueprints. This seems important somehow. Anyways. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did during those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intention in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. That said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of the will I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not, rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which door lies beyond any particular door. Which room lies in any particular door? Grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. All my love and wishes, best of luck. Entrance hall, rank 1. The Mount Holly blueprint will serve as a useful map during your adventures in blueprints. Antechamber seems important. Okay. Well, let's go here. Every enter it, gain 2. Okay. That hallway won't work well because we're at the bottom, right? Maybe I want some items. Just go in the closet, huh? Key. The silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Uh-huh. Ivory dye. While drafting, you may use them to roll new floor plans. Okay. Is that it? Cool. Queen, ace. I was told to have a notebook ready, but wait, how will that connect exactly? In the exact way I was shown. Sure. spare room. Anything here? Not a thing. One blue key. Anything here? There's pudding tapioca. Jukebox. Okay, that's separate than the silver key. The drawings seem important. If you want to continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble your notes and observations, a pad, scrap of paper, or a journal. A valuable tool. You will not regret having beside you on your journey. Why is that? That feels different. Like an emphasis. Goodbye, Spookster. The best bedroom just goes that 10 to the den, maybe. It's another. That's a pawn. We saw like a white rook there. Everything's what? 80 905? 805? What's this? Gem. Okay. This is where we are right now. On the maps, right? Yeah. E. Write that down. Write that down. Write down E. What? But like, what is there's 5 here. Just 5 rooms, I guess. 5 by 8. 5 by 9. E. That's a plane. Sure. Yep. That'll... Both of those will curl in what this requires a gem cost. Okay. Anything in there? Okay. It's not really escape room-esque then. It's not like, ooh, gotta overturn everything. How many days they sale? 2 days only, 50% off, day 20 and 21. So if I come here in 20 days, it'll be okay. With stairs, without stars. Commissary is closed day 12 to day 16. Okay. Back to first week of December. Payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendants will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it's doubly important you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Two of these terminals can be found at security and in the lab, where the punch clock used to be. Terminal password, I see S. That's all I see. That first one's definitely an S, though. Alright, I got... I'm gonna just start jotting stuff down. S blank 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 blank. At a lab and security. Commissary's closed. Closed 12 through 16. Sale 21, maybe, I guess. Is that good? Oh god, the whiz and without. With stairs. I'll put this under my questioning my sanity tab in my notebook. How was everyone's weekend, though? I had a surprise birthday party that I attended for my best bud. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. That looks like trash rather than... Okay, what do we got? For sale. 3... Oh, I don't have any gold. Salt shaker. Shovel. Golden key. Salt shaker seems the most important. I don't know why. I want to turn this on, but that's impossible. Alright. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose a gold. I got nothing. I got no gold. We could connect that to the... Huh. I don't know what red means exactly. I have no money, so this means nothing to me. I get a feeling all of these could be really important. The stained glass. Hell, even the statues. Like, oh, visit each of these in a row, right? You'd be like, oh, visit the garden, then the kitchen, then the stable, then the den because of the chimney sweep, then the closet, then that'd be the stable, right? That's a riding crop. And then visit God. Chapel, stained glass, Roman numerals. Okay. What do we got here? We got... Oh, once I've drawn them, I have to. Okay. Well, this will connect... The pantry will give us money once I go in it. Another chess pieces. Pieces. Portraits. Clocks and den. Bank holiday there? Nah. But we had ooh. Puzzle, you say? I like puzzles. I'm told that this game has them. Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, you get a 4th coin. Oh, the rank is just how deep we are. Okay, sure. Sure. Guys don't follow me, do they? That's good. Wind-up key, component of the parlor game. This is the person they contracted to build Raccoon City. At least their police department, if not the mansion itself. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate and with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we've been seen in decent society, and we're beginning to worry that my wife's wit has lost its charm. I have no delusions. My company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You impressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included with this letter all the details you will need to share with your guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Your friend M. Laurie. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. One of you solely tells the truth, and the other lies, and then the other one could be either. This is the blue box. That is true. It's It's mean to colorblind people, but it's true. The blue box is empty. Unsure. The blue box is true. Okay. If this is that is true, and then tautology means this is true, that's false. That means it's gotta be here. My goodness. Another of these portraits, though. A cot and a coat. Coat and cot. Do you think you have to figure out, like, what letter is missing? Like, coat to cot, there's an A that's added. And that might be, like, a password. If this was a... I mean, this does have a... I mean, got this... Between coat and cot. I don't want to, like, waste my feet. I've only got so many feet. What do we got here? Bedroom would curl in, which is fine, but the passageway means we can basically open up. Let's go in the pantry, maybe? And then we won't lose our cash. Boat. Raven and... Okay. Stained glass is numbered? Yes, it is. Thank you for that. We're gonna have some more fruit before Friday. We've been informed we have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread will be ideal. 5 apples, bananas, and oranges. Thank you for the orange. Wow, 5 steps. Corridor is always left unlocked. Okay, we like that, I think. Because we wanted to sneak past here. We had a pretty crazy car versus card. I'm just saying, that's a D, but why? I don't know. But I could be drawing inferences that are not there. That's the fun of puzzle games. Spread gems into each green, but I can't because... Okay, lavatory will cut us off, but it will let us poop, which seems important. But I want to always try to extend ourselves here. Yes, you have a moon necklace. That seems somewhat important. Vial versus... no. That one doesn't work. Oh, that one counted as a blue key again. Okay. Got 2 of them. It's another random pawn. Greetings from Reddington. We don't look kindly on the Reddingtons. I'm here in Blueberg. Doors locked, special keys. Silver key leads to a room with a lot of doors. We'll just do that. Maid's chamber, less likely to find items laying around in your house. That seems bad. The red ones all seem bad. But maybe all the red ones, because the maid's chamber seems like it's tied to the chapel. Maybe the color matches what we're looking for. Whenever I draft a bedroom, game 5, but we need a gem. Okay, we're gacked here. Either way, we're gonna lose something. I don't... Let's do just like the guest bed, maybe? Can't hurt. Yeah, so Chelsea and I... Pilot versus... Palette. No, I don't know. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house, as we suspect you retired the floor plan. It's well worth the wait, though. I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles. I appreciate it. I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Okay. Nice. That seems important, maybe. We headed out for the weekend. I didn't talk about this because I didn't want my friend to find out that we were throwing him a surprise party. But we did. It was nice. But Friday started off like a nightmare because we were driving out. It was, I'd say, about 5:15, 5:20 on a Friday. Rest in peace, my money. Could go to the passageway. Could also go to the commissary, maybe? Thinking about that salt shaker. No, it wasn't worth. It's a bummer. Oh, wait. This is... Oh, it's in real time. Okay. Real time in our game. Oh, and then it blocks this off if we can't get it. Okay, interesting. Cool. We'll wander through here. We get a message from Bridge versus Bride. Again, the G. This is G. There's something here. It's too... Except, like, those two are both playing cards. I don't know. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Good to know. Drawing room. Costs a gem. That's fine. Heidi ho. What? How you doing? Yeah, this is a lot. This is a... Draw new floor plans and drafting in this room. What do you mean? That one connects with a passageway, that's fine. Yeah, I'm doing great. I can't complain except for this missing fireplace, which seems extremely suspicious. Actually, a lot of things in this house seem extremely suspicious. What? The arrows again? The stride. Oh no. There's strides. I can play Guilty Gear Strive, not Stride. Oh, there we go. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. There are some items and rooms that allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. This is road versus pole. I don't know about that. But yeah, and we got a... I'd kind of like one to like go both. The hallway can... Actually, no, that's good. Except we don't have a gem requirement. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Okay. I'm gonna redraw these floor plans, I guess. The rumpus room. The dark room. No, we'll just go to the boudoir. We got a message from Chelsea's banking with her business account that said like, oh, we think we found a false charge. It's like somebody, interesting, seems to have paid for something at a Walmart in not your state. And we're like, oh yeah, okay, well, let's just shut that down. And right after that, we get a similar message, thank you, that, again, clock and lock, the C, anyways. All the money in her business account was gone. Oh, except for $60.57 because they left, you know, they're not, It said 4 renovations. So Chelsea is understandably freaking the hell out. Didn't work. And I have to step on it and try to get to this bank that closes at 5:30. That we bank at. Shockingly, interesting that seems to still be wrapped. So I drove, not erratically, aggressively. That's a good word for it. I got there at 5:31, and Chelsea bullied the employee to reopen for her and figure out how someone got access to her business account and to shut down like everything. And they were grateful that she stopped by, because like picture tomorrow. Yep. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And then sometimes Friday, including maybe this Friday. Sometime this weekend for sure. We're a little up in the air because of Mother's Day weekend. Okay, I kind of want to unlock that hallway. Just feel it. Ooh, security. Breaker box seems important too. Okay, no matter what, this wouldn't work for us though, if we're trying to get as many rooms as possible. That would, but I can't see the floor plan, so it'll be kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Well, let's see as many rooms as we can at least. So it was, I don't like that. It was an unpleasant start to our journey, but we did end up having a good weekend. We picked up our friend, was also going to the party, had a nice weekend with my parents for most of it. I went to try and find a last second thing for the party. Didn't find it at all. Did find a couple games for my collection though. And it ended up all right because someone else already had gotten the gift, so I didn't have to be worried at all. This is definitely this one, yeah, for sure. Ooh. What did I choose? The furnace. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Okay. That seems a little suspicious. Yeah, the party was great. He got to meet some online friends that he literally had never met before in person. Let's go to the boudoir. I think that's gonna connect. Is it? Are they wavering because it's the furnace? That's pretty fun. You work with gamer. Sorry, I'm not a gamer. Adios. Come on. Opportunity to earn and spread money. Whenever I enter here, I lose 2. Or I can just poop. No. Gymnasium, for sure. Tree versus... No. It's got to be something. Fire versus fur. That's E. They even had a badge. I don't regret it. I appreciate you letting me ban them, though. I do. I appreciate it. Oh, it's good. Red door. What does a red door entail? Aquarium is every color room, you say, but I don't have that. A maid's chamber. Okay, we might lock ourselves off here because we can't do the aquarium as cool as that is. So let's do that. I don't know. If someone comes out and says, I work with Gamer, do you want to see... no. Is that just sand and ampersand? Does that mean amper is this? Okay. Day we dreaded has finally arrived. It was unprecedented sadness. We inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an increase in attending services may contact Miss Babbage for details. Following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All living staff who have 1 month paid leave must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. This is another red room. Similar to the chat. Well, okay, but like the dark room I don't think had one. So maybe the color doesn't matter. Just the general vibes. It's got to be like all the staff, right? Yeah, sure. Is a room in the Resident Evil movies. That's true. And the Resident Evil movies star Mila Jovovich. Checkmate. That doesn't... No, that does seem right. Okay. Statues there. Sure. It's weird. Okay. Whatever. This will connect... I mean, the storeroom is definitely the way I should go. But the bathroom's just there staring at me. It's like, I'm very important. I know you don't realize this. P versus peak, right? So this is K. Missing letters. Yeah, it was good. We had a brewery for like 4 hours. It's one of his favorites. Just got to, you know, it was just nice. My voice is mostly recovered. It was very loud in there. And the cake was delicious. They had disgusting bar food that was truly delectable. This connects into here. Sure. Anything cooking? No. This is why we had the gem requirement. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of my potential floor plans. Each day a meal is served after rank 8 has been reached. I'm using my feet. It's true. The choices seem tough, to say the least. What are we at right now? Rank 5. Okay. That's not connected. Another pawn is there. This is what? Tiger versus Tier, right? So this is a G. I don't know where this connects with. I'm gonna regret not. But it depends. Like, are these pictures and paintings the same each time? Or do they swap rooms? We're gonna just write down one room, the dining room. and it's a G. And we'll see when we stumble across it again what happens with it. It was just great seeing everybody. Observatory 1 star? Excuse what? 1 star? Each time you've drafted the observatory. That bathroom calls to me every time. This will lose half my steps. But at the same time, what was that? Cart versus chart. That's an H. I can just work out here until we're done, right? Patio spreads diamonds to each green room. Utility closet gives you a breaker box. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Hopefully that'll mean we get another, like, ooh, that's kind of cool. That's not as cool. Oh, hey again, Spookster. Can we step down? We can. Okay. Get the account started then? Eventually. She was in there for like 45 minutes. And then we had another call today. Or no, she had another meeting today to set up, I mean, essentially a new account, right? They're like, you know, you could keep the same account. She's like, I think I'm gonna get a different account. Yeah, it's all good. It was just a gigantic scare, to be honest, at the start, because that's like where she gets paid from. Occasionally, sever small amounts of dirt in certain rooms of the estate with a shovel. You can excavate these suspicious dig spots. Okay, makes sense. Sure. Locked by electronic keycard, huh? Just a down arrow. Okay. Well, we're back to just 1. Door's locked. I'm going to use a silver key here because that makes it seem like we're going to get a lot of stuff. Oh my god. Whenever items will be spread throughout the house, they're placed in this room instead. Every color of room. Chamber of Mirrors, second copies of rooms you already have in the house. Interesting. Here's the question. So that security door, can I just bypass it here? I sure can. It's a deer versus... No, it's a stag versus a stage. It's an E. Yeah, it's just like... It messes with the insurances. Is that telling me I should go to the bedroom? Do we have just the bedroom? We do. But like, for what purpose? Will that be different each time? That's the patio. That's like a hall. That's the hallway. And then that's the washing. I don't have the washing machines, I don't think. This should give us more? No, it didn't. Oh, the bananas will, though. We keep on kicking. Cute hamster. I'll just be watching him for a while. Did my dad, upon seeing me waves versus, well, that's a cope versus coast. Yes. As soon as he saw me walking, put me to work with his garden. Yeah, he did. Today's a good day because Simon is at camp and he's not as much fun as my friends. I will not share my toys, I will not share my room, and I will not share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Wow. Herbie is being really stupid and today's a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, you will not get to go to the park on Friday. I'll make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need my presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I have no idea how he survived sharing a room. All things being said, I still would rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home. I can't tell if that's lore. Everything could be lore, could be puzzles. It's less attitude than the hamster that you have. Can you trade it? The Trinsdale Mystery. The Turtles of Vara. I'd watch the Turtles of Vara. I feel like even the windows might be important, you know? Camp Colonel. Are you back to just one possibility again? Yeah. Well, that's fine. I got lots of keys still. The breaker box. Drafting you no longer. Well, this is the only one that'll let us actually continue, right? So, we'll do that. Okay. Can I walk up ladders? No. Never learned how to use it. Sounds like something Studio Ghibli would make. It's plane versus... Oh, I don't know how to parse that one, actually. What do we got? Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap. She discovered on Thursday her picture book, Swim Bird, had been chosen the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. Second time winning the prestigious honor. Previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort, Blank. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success, the niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. They began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. This is 2 years later. No, it's like 4 months later. My son was actually the one that got me to start writing. I always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, so we ran out of books we owned. Imagination take over from there. Marigold had elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, which in this case is, I think, closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Because we saw the bunk bed. Simon was the one writing in red and being upset. So Marigold was probably his mother. Statement has been held in much skepticism by the many pundits viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Oh. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard and questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher were two of the 36 names appeared on a leaked dossier naming him a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Though no group has come forth to officially take responsibility, it's widely believed to be the work of the RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. Not be the first time the publishing house defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold announced split with Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold passed referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold's third prominent publisher distanced themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at a press conference, a press function. And that was who got... Yeah. Singing at the corner, Spag under the wave down. This heard major last year. Charged with the crown. Manning was the last. Trailer begins. Grand treason. No trace is discovered of Cinca heiress. Mary Matthew Jones, author and illustrator's fanciful stories are written under Marion Marigold. Last seen by a close friend around 3:45 Friday, getting into a carriage late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Jones never ride home. Carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities very concerned. Not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point. We're seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the Royal Capital Fen Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. Lavish ruins have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. They alerted in the middle of the night by reports several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. They broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on scene, they had simply vanished. The official registry of lost jewels has not been publicly announced. Among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Arinde Aries. Priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Cinca heiress. Okay, so you're tied to Cinca. Marion Marigold. Connects to Simon. Cinca? Cinca? You're just locking doors left and right, huh? Confidential? Well, that's too bad, because that's all I got. Oh, billiards room, huh? Okay. We can work with that. Inventory. Right, I got the coin purse. That's a pint and paint, so that's an A. I mean, I think the puzzle's tied to the darts. Plus, minus, plus, minus. Is it just... If blue is there... then 5 and 3 is it 8? It is. And then it's 18. Okay, so like green, the blue is plus, I assume. And then that feels like it would be 18 minus 10, right? Which would be 8 again. Yeah. Then 13 minus 2 is 11. And it's either 2 times 10 or 10 divided by 2. We'll go with times. It is. It's 15 minus 10 times 3. Which just goes back to 15. Remember the rings have different values? Yes, but we saw a note that said you didn't need to know about darts to make this work. So to me, that means this is plus, minus, multiply, divide. Because it was doing darts math? It was! But now it's not. Keycard opens electronically powered security doors. Yes, yes, of course. Got anything behind here? Nope. Package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. I don't have a gem. I don't want to end it, so we're just doing an archive floor plan and hoping. The bathroom finally got me. The son of a bitch. We'll be able to do at least one or two more rooms, though. We never got to rank 8. If we could have gotten to the dining room. HSS. HSS? I thought it was SHS. Fan versus Flan. So that's L. No, there's really not. Well, there's not nothing in there. Launder currency. Combine inventory to create new items. What do you mean? I find that very intriguing. The true box. Oh no. The true box does not always contain the prize. What do you mean? No, don't recontextualize my nice simple puzzle win. The true box does not always contain the prize. Okay. 8.5. I mean, I can't fucking measure it. But now you make me want to try the other boxes. What's this? Broken lever. Yeah, no, it is a broken lever. You're right. Hey. Hey. Boop. Oh. I cannot do either of those. I literally am forced to do that, and we have officially, I think, run out of steps. Buy inventory. The broken lever plus the key card plus the coin purse. No. How about the coin purse plus the key card? Okay. Take the ruler on the table. Oh man, I also ran out of allergy meds, which I cannot. Oh, but we got this. Stones cut by hand and letters rot do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Are you telling me I gotta look up musical theory? Because, like, some of those letters don't work with the, it's 8. Oh, this is cool, though. Some of those letters don't work. They're not musical notes. S is not a musical note. Shockingly. Alright, well, let's exhaust ourselves, I guess. Wonder what'll happen. I'm intrigued. Just kind of go honk shoe. Honk shoe. The house might be a little bit different. 9 red rooms, 7 bedrooms. Total rooms 32, steps taken 66, items found 5. That is a very red looking Mount Holly. Not got engineer eyes, measure stuff just by looking at them. No. They can measure stuff incorrectly. Nan was amazing at darts. Used to play and she was on a team. Can't really do it now because she can't drive anymore. Fair. I was dog shit at darts. I like playing it in Yakuza. I don't feel like that counts though. I mean that's the same. That is the same so far. Exhausting. Everything's the same here. Your head's not gonna move to follow me like in Sanity's Requiem, right? Parlor or a nook? I like puzzles. Oh, interesting thing. Give me that. I wonder if we can use that wind-up key elsewhere. Yeah, it doesn't have to be the true box that has it, right? Ooh, coin purse. Nice. This box is okay. Well, that's not true. Okay, that's not true. The box that claims to be black has the gems. Okay, maybe that wasn't that crazy. It was just like saying you don't need to, don't just choose. That's another pawn. Is this right again? This feels different. I feel like that was not the same in comparison. That's a, I mean, it's a crowbar versus a crowsery. I don't know. Prey versus pry. Prey versus pry. That's a. The pantry will just curl up on top of them. I don't know about that. Anything there? No. Chapel, you'll lose money. That's fine. I'll do the pantry. Oh yeah, I did want to check. There was like... Yeah, there's like a directory. Rarity, commonplace. Okay, so there's... The entrance hall is number 2, which is interesting. Puzzle, blueprint, commonplace. Puzzle, blueprint, commonplace. Drawing room. So these rooms count specifically as part of the manor, so to speak. Unusual. Ooh. Standard. From its root, meaning the room before, all signs pass point towards the antechamber. Resting on the 9 ranks may prove initial challenge to even reach or enter, but can't draw a connection between this and room 46. Rarity, rumored. Okay. There's different bedrooms, different hallways, different green rooms, different shops. Oh, I found all the red rooms. That's interesting. But not all of these matched up with what we saw in the chapel. Didn't really like the red rooms. Not a big fan of them. Not a big fan. Oh, okay. Bridge. Like, some of the words are different. Tie versus tier. We saw that somewhere else last time. West Wing Hall? Yeah, sure. We haven't seen that one yet. Crow versus Row. That's what that is. Okay. Staff notice, out of respect for the late Lady Clara Espen, the West Wing will be closed until further notice while the floor plans associated with the wing have not been removed. We ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Interesting. Yeah, we'll do the den again. Sure. This is the same though. Is the den always going to be here specifically? Or is this just lucky that we've run across it in the exact same spot again? Or is it a fixed locale? Yeah, we can do either the guest bedroom or the closet. Both are viable, I think. Got a key, got a gem, sure. Courtyard, that's new. Is it a metal detector? Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Alright, sure. Three. There's 2 rocks there. 4. Could be something. There's also that there. We got... Oh, I feel like I have to try this. Observatory's new. What is the star, you know? Do you always land on the same spot? No, you don't. Okay. Looks like there's a clock underneath you. A night? Okay. The Fixed Star, Stargaze Companion Constellations. Different publishing company. Book contains a complete star base, lists constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one, depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day. Different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one, on a single day. Solid base for your astronomy will help you easily identify these constellations, impressing your friends, and discovering the joy of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, 3 steps, pizza, sure. The without 1 jet. With stairs, without. We saw this, without 1 gem. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Apples are extra delicious today. +1 key. Wait, you skipped 9 and 10. And 6, actually. Diamondus Major. Draxus the Dead. 15, everything's 8% off today. Great rooms more likely contain special flowers to green rooms. Interesting. Interesting. I suppose I should probably, like... Wait. No, that doesn't do anything. Okay, how about that? No? Alright. Oh, I should have just clicked on. Well, we're too far. We're too committed now. So we'll get an extra star every time, is what you're telling me. That does not go any further. Okay. I've goofed entirely. One more. What do we got here then? Neither. I gotta go up further. Don't know why you'd want to go down, to be honest, but maybe I'm crazy. There we go. We look at that. What do we got? It's the North Star. We gain a money. Thank you. Is that it? Like, should the more stars I collect, will that just give the stars more? If I continue to move you up, no, you can't be moved any further up. Okay. That's interesting for sure. I will say the drive this weekend gacked up my leg. Don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because I didn't have much going for us there. Passageway gives us 2 gem requirement. Kind of hurts. Just the knee not moving much do the trick. No, I think I need to get some more stuff. Thanks, metal detector. That did not help at all. I already knew those were there, but I appreciate you anyways. Okay. We want to at least go forward. Yeah, just that would be fine. Okay, wait. That one did help. I also... I kind of want to take the metal detector out into the world, so to speak. Food for sale. Billiard room's the only one that actually pushes us forward, though. And lets us test that we know the puzzle. And we're not big dummies. Still seems right. Okay, so 17 equals 17. Shocker. This is 13. This is 19, 16. It's 14 minus 7, so 7 times 2, back to 14. 17 minus 14 is 3, plus or times 5 is 15. Wonder, does it give it... It must give us the key card every time. That'll be handy. Stage versus... Sage, maybe? That breaker box seems important. I'm gonna grab it. Gotta see what's going on here. A tiger versus tear is different, so they're different every time. Keycard entry system. Oh, you can just turn that off? Well, that's fine though. We don't. VAC indicators? Oh, now wait a second. The cabinet doesn't... Let's turn the garage on. I don't like the gymnasium or the dark room. So maybe they won't show up, and then the scratched out cabinet. Okay. We don't need that because we have the security card. There was a diggable spot there. Oh wait, did I goofed. Oh no. I kind of... want to see if, like, the metal detector did anything out here. I know it's kind of foolish, but... Gotta test everything, right? Oh, I don't even think I saw this last time. Just walked right by it. I don't think I saw that either. Interesting. There's no real diggables, though. So that kind of means probably won't work. With the shovel, either. Be my guess. Time for experimentation, as always. Pipes to here. Oh man. Yeah, I see that. Anything down there? No. Not hiding anything in this darkness retreat, are we? Doesn't seem like it. All right, back to the buildings. Okay, that did not. Turning off the dark room did not work. Unless, well, I mean, we did something to it. Let's just see what we did. Did we rob it of its power, perhaps? Or because the light did turn off when we went in here last time, right? Whoa, what's this? The laboratory. Experimental house features. Oh my. I typically work over at Cinco Labs, but got sent over here for months to assist more with new turbine tests. I'm gonna need some help for the past 3 days, but I'm able to find the laboratory on this state. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors worked, but I must admit, didn't expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Heating and cooling curves, complete thaw, room temperature, test 205. In Mount Holly freezer. Periodic table of elements. You're missing 2. I'm gonna quick look up the periodic table of elements. That can't be 2. LA and AC. Lanthanum and actinium. How's it going, Gabe? Missing AC, actinium, and lanthanum. Periodic table. Oh, they're just broken out. Oh. Sad. Yeah. That's different than the one I was looking at. Never mind. Yeah, I just wish they had like a little arrow to not make me look like a moron repeatedly. 10. Couldn't agree more. Yeah. Okay. Experimental house features, huh? Stag versus the Tang, that's an S, but like, what is it? Oh no. Oh wait, no, that's way... That's annoying. I'm just... What, you don't know every periodic table element? Okay. No, we can't do this. PU. I'm scratching this one out. PUS. I don't like where this is headed already. Push. Or back to normal. Push. TH. Me trying to figure out where the break is. Push through. Push 3 U 3 U. Eight. TE. RN. I. NE. I'm guessing that one of push 3 after 9 seems more correct from whatever we're looking at here. Oh, wait. Do I need to do something else here? Maybe not. Power something. Oh wait. This requires additional power piped in from the boy. Okay. 3 after 9, that's lab requires boiler. Is that all? Yeah, that's you complaining. Oh god, where am I? Alright. Items for sale. Nook. Nah, let's find the items for sale. I want to bring power to this, but seems unlikely. Magnifying glass is new, sledgehammer is new, sleeping mask is new, running shoes are also new. Sledgehammer feels destructive in a way that makes me happy. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Didn't even know locked trunks existed. Okay, now this is different. This is cart versus car. Yeah, okay, no, you're hinting at the thing we've discovered, which is like the letters tie, like the T is there versus that. Yeah. There's no T there. But what does it mean? We have not covered. Don't have the gems for that. Well, I guess let's pee and hope we can somehow squeeze out our a little bit more here. It's a second gem, which will help us. Yeah. Billiards room. Okay. Utility closet's far away. Oh, cool. We're gacked. Well, let's go to the kitchen at least. That's a new room. Main course served only in the dining room. Porterhouse steak. That sounds really good. Is there any difference here? No. Alright, well, this will let us at least check something here. The dark light went off. Or the dark room's power never came on. So I want to try and test something. Even though we never found a garage. I don't know what vac indicators are. That's fine. Okay, it's on now. Nice selfie. That's nice. There's a heart there. Was there a heart before? I feel like I would have seen that. Okay. At least we got something out of this. Last time we were in here, it clicked off, and then we just weren't able to do anything. Okay, you've got the mop, you've got the duster. It's interesting for the stained glass, maybe. That feels worse. I think that's his mother. Cinca, yeah, that's like the corporation. Always in red. Oh god, it's way worse. Pin Pine, it's E. Ugh. Are they also overexposed? Oh, nice. I don't know exactly who that is. Or that. Dining room. Does not help there. The orchard again. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing. Was an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. So the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. Was too dark, so keep an eye on that. I think it's just like HGA. They closed the West Wing eventually after a death happened. I feel like that's gotta be what that is. Anyways, let's call it a day. Charming Cottage, Mount Holly. You know, we can't all be perfect, Mount Holly, alright? Day 3. That's true, but now I want to go back out to the orchard. It might not be that. It could just be that the orchard is that lock is tied to the lady who died in the West Wing. Which means there might be, say, a bedroom in the West Wing specifically that we can find that would tie her to this. Because they can chop that tree down. That's my best guess. For that, at least. Back to the old physical therapy tomorrow. I need it, but man, it's tough. Cool flowers, yeah. Same as always, same as always, same as... Oh, yep, still the queen and the ace. But those aren't the same. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Pantry parlor, doesn't really matter. Here's a move tomorrow as well. Nice, nice. I still feel like that wind-up key is going to end up being used somewhere else eventually, but for now I don't know where. Save it on the white box. There's a second wind-up key in this room? Whoa. I mean, there might be. Starting to mess with me, box. I don't know if I appreciate it. I don't know if I like that. Flan versus... I don't know if that works exactly. I'm going to say that is not true. Means that's not true. Which means that is true. Second key could be in the box if it's true. That's kind of diabolical. I really don't like you doing that. It's very cruel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Clara... Come on. Come on, pen. Clara Aspen might be tied to The Orchard or West Wing. Really liked that show. Maybe that's what happened. Commissary, corridors left unlocked. Yeah. Nice to just always have an unlocked door, I suppose. Star. Oh, that's just stars versus stairs. Yeah, okay. That'll... I don't know. I could give us a key. Oh, pantry will like connect. Okay, that's for the best. Security is a new one for us. Oh, I didn't think this game would have cutscenes. They said that the terminal password would be either lab or the security. It makes sense that it used to be in the lab and is now in security. Guess I should have gone here earlier. Storeroom, archives, commissary. That one, the piano, probably ties to the... That's me! Alright, well, I've read that weird cutscene. I'm gonna get a drink, and then we'll be back. Okay, same thing. I never found the other terminal in the lab. The antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Okay. Here, next security guards are more likely to appear in the higher ranks. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. So we want to find the pool room to get the key card. Or the breaker room to knock off the whatchamahoozits. Access levers are... Chamber's been unlocked. Okay. Like a weird focus on you. This one is bluer than that one. That looks like the vault. That's new. I haven't seen that room. Haven't seen that room. Haven't seen that room. Interesting. Haven't seen that room. Have seen a couple of those. Haven't seen the nursery. I don't know about that. That might just be the closet, though. His office. That's just that. The piano room, I doubt. I don't think I've seen that either. I wonder why the eye is missing on this one. Blue memos equal true, red memos equal lies, unless written by hand. Oh no. Oh fuck. I've been believing them all. Okay. Antechamber is locked. Access levers are required. That part's just true though. Okay. Unless written by hand. That's a very tiny... What the magnifying glass does. Why is one... Why is there... It's the same there. High security. Press enter. Okay. View the inventory. Okay. Keycard system. Operational. Keycard system settings. Is that security level? Amount of keycards here. Each. Expect 1 to 2 or 5 to 6. Do I want anything different? I don't know. Determines the default settings. Security doors will be set if power is lost. So we want to do that. So they wouldn't have even, it wouldn't have done anything. Log into the network. Terminal password S. Shit. Fuck. That's a bummer. Really thought we had it there. Okay. Red memos equal lies has changed a very large part of me. Now I don't remember. Ooh. Ooh. Gem requirement? You got a gem for that. Double digging duty. And is that a sledgehammer? Sure seems like it. Yeah, we'll do the den. Sure. Why not? Gives me a gem. That's good. Even if I've been immensely lied to. Could just give ourselves 10. Might just give us 10. And give us a key as well. Alright, I'm gonna try to hook my way around. Furnace is not the boiler room. Alright, we did not hook around, so we're gonna grab the closet instead. Give us a reroll and another key. I suppose I should have seen that coming when the memo was like, yeah, it's a lot easier for you to reach the antechamber now. And I was like, yeah, cool. Hooray. Alright, chapel. We got that. I should really also see if, like... So it'll be on, and then it flickers off. Yeah. Which means you just won't be able to see anything. Cool. Definitely this one. God, I'm good. It's our only gym. It's all about the strides in this room for whatever reason. This isn't Void Stranger. That is true. Don't mind me checking the time. How's it going, Gwen? Breaker box. Yeah, we can make that work. You exist. This is true. This is. Okay, keycard entry system. Kachonkus. Dark room. Go back to on. What's going on? I don't want to deal with the gymnasium though. Back indicators. We still don't know. Still no idea. Let's double back. We got this unlocked now. That's nothing new. That is the noise from the game. Okay. It's just a bunch of overexposed photos. Kind of just taking care not to miss any, like, gems or anything of the like. Okay, let's loose a little here. I should probably check to see. So probably garden, numerals, kitchen, stable, or farm. No, it's like farm. Chimney sweep. And then made stable God. That seems like the same order. You know, maybe. Got anything here? The bishop, that makes sense from a ecclesiastical perspective. The garage is something I would have loved, but we don't have the keys right now. So I'm going to do the boudoir instead. Anything different about this picture? Not in the slightest. Okay. I mean, I guess the password could be sync. That seems dumb. And I don't believe it. Okay, we're gonna need to go to the den next. Can't find gems. Is there anything else in here? There's that, there's that. Nope. Like locked chests? I don't think so. Wish I could smash everything with my sledgehammer. I cannot. Yeah. Pay the pauper. More, I guess, more the pulpit. Okay. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. That is better than the laboratory, I suppose. And it's a new room for us. Just the same thing. Yeah, we'll just do the sledgehammer. Any day you have a code check in your house. Cool. Works for me. Haven't found any chests to use that on anyways, so. Alright, dining room it is. Can talk about the meals, but nothing there makes sense anyways. East Wing Hall also new. See if we get another tiny little lord or anything. No. Wine cellar's new. I can't say no to the new rooms. Especially if they give that. Is that 12-13? I'm crazy. Yeah, no, I think that is. Maybe. Another place to dig. Not gotten a shovel. Okay, hallway. I mean, the hallway would leave us where we were at in the first place. Doors in the west wing are less likely to be locked. We have to recalibrate our knowledge. Freezer freezes my accounts. Money and gems will not reset at the end of the day, but they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. It's interesting again, but also we're still trying to like just get through stuff. Okay, commissary's not closed. Wrong. Still don't know what the salt shaker will do. Shovel, however. Turning the gymnasium off made it way less terrible, it looks like. That one would shoot us forward, but we'd never make it to the dining room in time either. Yeah. The office is new. Food for sale. I don't know. Let's do the office. It's new. It's new. Keep doing new stuff. Interesting. So it's at the desk. Floor plan upgrade disk. Insert into one of the state terminals to permanently upgrade one of my floor plans. Oh my. What do we got here? Let's check if any of the books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing the Barons, Herrings of the Major. I'm a little trouble in reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings of or herrings. Knowing her, I expect either would be suitable. Queen, March of Count, Fall of Lord, Passing of Barons, Herrings or hearings, Major. This one is the only one not red. Oh, okay. Oh, 1 second. Upgrades the courtyard. 2. Permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Sorry. Courtyard. Wait, it's spelled differently? Oh, because it's like a corridor courtyard. 5 dig spots seems spicy. I don't know. Yes, we'll do that. It's simple. I haven't even been able to dig to figure out like what we could do. On payroll, checks will be placed in each staff member's room, servants' corner, maze, or we spread gold in a state. Modest distribution coins withdrawn from the staff. So, yeah, spread that. Run payroll, run payroll. And I can't log into the network because we don't know what it is. As for this, I have no idea. There's a safe in here. Oh, wait. Antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. Don't think there's enough time to put another work order for Simon arrives. Just make sure the west and east levers are operational. We have found a broken lever before. Great Hall 7 locked. What do you mean? No, for real. What do you mean? I'm intrigued, but I also don't have any keys, right? If we're trying to get to rank 8, we gotta reroll. Oh, the gem requirement. That's a bummer. Or at least there's the hamster there. The 3 triangle thing keeps appearing on different rooms. Oh, there's bananas too. That doesn't help me in this case, but you know, I appreciate it nonetheless. So we are absolutely locked up here. Do essentially 1 more room. Observe. Oh, I can't do the frickin' observatory. This will always be the key. Oh, the dice. That would also be nice. Oh. Call it. Time of death. My lack of geometry. Respectable in. Thank you. And we have a sledgehammer for future use. If we can find the coat check again. I'm just waiting for the sale on days 20 and 21, you know? I did not expect that to be that soon. No. This is the regular bedroom. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Cool. Is that running like directly under? Interesting. Den. Just nice and easy. It's like a run starts at 8 in the morning. Wonder if we wait long enough, does it get dark outside? The den just is fixed here, I think. It just never seems to move anywhere. Breaker box, pantry. I wish I could wear the top hat. Even though you couldn't see it, except in cutscenes, I would feel much more powerful. Yeah, that's good. Just open that. Be back in a sec. Utility closet would be good there. Spare room, parlor. Or we could just get this dead end room going. Dapper points. That's the secret, like, 5th stat that we're dealing with. 5th currency. That's new. Okay. At this point, new rooms we can't say no to. We gotta dig deep. Find new stuff. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. Prince had a red throne, red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard the sky was not a red hue. Always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Know which book the prince always had, the one that made him happy whenever he was sad? The story he read in the bed and the bath, and maybe you can guess the clues we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looks like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. Story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Thanks for the gem. We talked about this before. We've come full circle. That'll connect. Sure. Use the gem there. Where are we looking? Oh, cool. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Okay. Those might be ones we need to break down. Ooh, locked. Okay. Wish it showed that it was locked on the whatchamahoo's it, but yeah, it lies. Alright, back to the entrance hall. Trunk's locked. Trunk's locked. Okay, it's fine. We can get a sledgehammer. You know, maybe. Alright, we are... Can't do that, so... We must do this. We're gonna have so many steps. And it gives us a gem too, which is good. And that should give us a key, which also unlocks the observatory for us. Courtyard pays for itself because of the upgrade we have. Thank you. Metal detector. Courtyard also seems to always give us a tool. What do you mean? Ah. That's new as well. I gotta go there. Keys for sale. One key, 3 keys, a key or special key, or a lockpick kit. Parlor would connect. Food for sale. Let's do the parlor. Should give us 2 more keys. Or 2 more gems. And wait, that looks weird. A spare set of car keys. Is this for the garage? There are 3 boxes in this room. 2 boxes in this room are empty. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. That has to be true. That's always true. That means it's not, right? Oh my god. I'm so smart. Got enough gems to make that passageway work. Cool. Dark room, we can make into something that works. We just need to get our way to the utility closet and go from there. Now that we're like all the way over here though, we're just gonna go to the observatory and try to unlock some more stuff. Westwing Hall is again the only thing that lets us move forward there. Oh. We're hiding stuff all the time. Chapel make us lose money, but would also let us. Well, it lets me check my stained glass for sure this time. Farm. Oh, yeah, nope, that is correct. It does keep. Alright, we're gonna go to the garage because it's new. And we have a set of car keys now. It seems important. Okay, what do we got in here? We got a floor plan upgrade disc. Sure, makes sense. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone. Your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving. For his lordship, your absences must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. I could drive out, but what would that accomplish, I guess? I don't know. Would it lead somewhere new? Would it actually let me drive? Also unsure. I'm trying to tell where each of these places were on the right side of the pantry versus the den. If anything. I assume I can't. Yeah, I don't know how to jump. I get it. It's tough. Okay, but I should now be able to break that permanently. Nice. We love to see that. Now let's see where you're leading us. Now we're talking. Shelter, shrine, trading post. Let's do a shrine. Permanent additions. Okay. There's other rooms is what you're telling me here. Okay. Beneficial blessing. How do you feel about 6 coins? You added 8 courtyards to my draft pool. Wow. I'm gonna be seeing a lot of green. Is that that's only thing that unlocked? Or will the garage also just be always there? I could see it either way. Anyways, let's open and see what happens here. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. Goods are secure in the trucks. Just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule. I don't think I'll be requesting the car today. You never know when the cat will want to get some air. More likely to be the last delivery. I believe Denny already has payment ready. Okay, we can't drive, but 14227 Sandy Drive seems, I mean, seems important enough. Nothing else, all good. Okay. To me, that means there's also got to be something on the right-hand side. The east side. Nope. No gems for me yet. For sale, no. So we just get 2 items. Oh, That's a new one, though. What's this? Well, I mean, I know it's a rabbit's foot, but... Greater chance of finding items. Okay. So we are left with just the dark room, right? Currently, we can get 1, 2 rooms forward. We don't have any gems yet, but the dark room should give us some. Probably. Not there. Plus, we have a reroll now, so that helps. Give us a couple extra steps. Oh, I saw Sinners yesterday with Chelsea. It was a pretty good movie. You know, it's horror. I mean, it's a horror movie, but it's very much also a period piece that kind of like strips that away over the course of the movie. It's like a Depression era vampire movie. I really enjoyed it. Thought Michael B. Jordan absolutely kicked ass, acting as literal twins, as opposed to, I guess, figurative twins. Lockpicking kit. He's gonna be able to unlock some normal doors. Okay. It's interesting. There aren't any gems here, but that's okay. Weight room. Oh, the weight room lost half, not the gym. Got it. Hey, thanks for the follow. It doesn't matter, right? So let's do the storeroom. Let's get ourselves some stuff. That's a 3rd trunk that we are dealing with. That we. Oh, this one. Wait, this is a locked trunk. I guess they're all locked, right? I'll think about it. Well, you know what? We got 3 keys. We'll be fine. Ish. You're never gonna believe this. It was a DM. Okay. The boiler room. Okay. Or the secret passage, which will plop us out, which is also interesting. Let's do the boiler room. But yeah, it was definitely like a slow burn horror movie. And, you know, it's a vampire movie, so it's like relatively horny. But not quite as debaucherous as like a Nosferatu, I suppose. Okay. Green seems good. Oh, because you're not doing anything there, are you? That goes through there. What is this for? Do we have to figure out what each of these would go for? I mean, really, there's only 3 options, right? Oh. That close? Like, we don't know what the red is. Can't click on that. I'm gonna go try to see New Avengers this week, I think. Nice. Asterisk. Oh, I can't go in there anyways. It doesn't matter at all. But I could try to get over. Okay. That one connects there. Got it. This one is what unlocked there. Okay. connects to this. What does this do, though? What do you mean? Can I open this now? Oh, it moved it so that I could. Okay, all right. Different boiler. Different boiler. I powered up this and that door. Sure. This powers up something else entirely. That's intriguing. This could either spit right back out into here, or again something new. Huh. That feeds here, that feeds there. All good things. But I could also instead do this into that, which would lower here. Let us go up, right? Clickety clunk that over. Eventually. That's blocked off, so we don't actually care. Feed you. Which also unlocks this, but we don't need to. We want to feed the big boiler. Eventually. Big boiler? We'll go down, but still act as a walkway, I think. Yeah. Feed back. Put that back. That might be all three. That looks pretty good to me. And either sends it all one way or straight ahead, or I don't know. Actually, let's feed it to the left. That might influence things, maybe? Might not. Dining room will fit well. Still no extra gems though, which is a bummer. And we're on 6 out of rank 8, so we can't do a lot. Greater chance to find green rooms, but that's that. Oh, let's do the coat check. This is the perfect. Though to only have a certain number of things left. 13 is scary. That, oh. Trying to find a gem is rough. Gem requirement, gem requirement. Oh, wait, I can redraw. Yeah, sure. Got 3 of those. Find, create new items. No. Rumpus room. 7 locked doors. Yeah. We didn't get to go in here before. It's rank 7. You stand the rumpus room. I would have loved to if I had a gem. Do we use our last redraw here? Or do we just try? Alright, because that counts as a bedroom. No, that's good. That's good. I'd love to unlock more stuff here, but boy, are we... Yeah. I can't pick the store's lock. That's okay. I still have keys. Package will be delivered here a day after. Problem here is I'm trying to, you know, get to the right here. You're not giving me that. Now I don't have gems. So all right. Well, let's do the bunk room at least, so we can munch, and then beyond that I want to use the sledgehammer to I really wanted that meal, dang it. Sledgehammer return to me. We've got 2 chests in the entry hall that I want to get to. Which gives me a key to the secret garden. You can't drop something on me like that. And then 3 additional keys to, I guess, go to the Great Hall again. I mean, I might as well do this really quick, just in case we get something we need. Uh, 40 divided by 2 is 20. Problem is, a lot of these things are secret garden key. I mean, we got it. We might as well use it. This key does not fit. Never mind. Courtyard. Also, yeah, the gem requirement. I get it. Yeah. Whenever you enter it, you lose 2. Yeah. Great. Though I did no, I turned the power off on the gym. Never mind, we're good. We're Gucci. I was like, what? Is it you? No. Is it you? Mm-mm. I'm gonna use 1 key here to give us a gem. And also, oh. That will unlock one part of the antechamber. Not the one I need, mind you, but one nonetheless. Stop kicking me, kitty. Running shoes, right? Occasionally save it. Traveling longer distances. What do we got? I'll no longer blah 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 blah. Items for sale. We still don't know what a magnifying glass does. I know what the shovel does. Let's do both of these things. Inspect documents of the estate more close. I think we've been hoodwinked a couple more times on these documents. Foyer requires 2. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Lavatory. Freezer's new as well. Can't be adjusted or used till tomorrow. That's fine, right? Yeah, that's fine. So, there was also that test that, like, hit... Okay, interesting. You think it's receiving power somewhere? Is that tie and time? Probably. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. This is kind of rude. Where's the flamethrower item? Molotov cocktail, also valid. Can use any of those right now. I'd be okay with it. Seems unlikely. Swan song. Swan song. There we go. That's something to work with. I think it's still here. No. I wonder if you're always there. Got one key left. I should have tried the lockpick kit. Can't pick that door. It's because it's obviously the secret garden key. My God, it's not. Well, we'll get ourselves a gem starting out next run. That's something. Sheesh, we got a lot of stuff. Oh, the upgrade disc. I don't actually think there was any area we got that we could use that for, right? No. Okay. Can we actually wait? Can we make it to the code check and then check in an item? Actually, no, the secret garden key. Yeah. That's worthwhile. All right, let's collapse. In the boiler room, that's a good idea. Stately Inn of the Dead. 12 dead-end rooms. We did find a lot of dead-end rooms. But a pretty good run, nonetheless. Do we just need to unlock one of the hallways to make it there, or should we unlock all 3 doors? I don't know. We do know the terminal password now, though. That feels very important. Hey, Spookster. Is Mom home? You gonna abandon me now? Are you gonna chill? We chill today? Root cellar, trading post, or shelter. All 3 of these are still new. I have not found I found a shovel, I just never got it. Let's try the shelter because it seems interesting. Seems like it could have something for us besides the whole prepper fantasy. Time lock safe. Okay, but like when? Well, find out. Time lock safe. Setting an unlock time and date. You can use any date and time at least as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. I don't know what day it is. Radiation monitor. Radiation levels detected in the house surrounding grounds. Spiked by the experiments conducted. All doors in the house automatically unlock if we hit a certain level, huh? Interesting. Logging in the network. Swan. Song. Okay, what do we got? Staff services, punch in and out, temporarily disabled, as of November 4, all work has been suspended. Extend paid leave. Does that make it November? This is day 5, is this November 9th right now? Staff announcements. I don't think anyone else accesses the network this month except for you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Thank you. Schedule change. What was that? Saturday, November 7th. Can someone give me a calendar? Specific brand of gum. Commissary is now taking special orders. Place a special order. That's new. We'll grab that.
Hello.
What's up? Hi.
Do you want your food now or later?
Do you have to do some work still or no?
Yeah, but I'm gonna eat right now.
I can keep it.
Okay.
Don't need it just yet. Thanks.
Okay. Yep.
Order accepted. Okay, remote terminal access, connect to the other terminals. Yes, we have active terminals, but none of them are active because that makes sense. Email only in the office. Okay, data transfers not available. Glossary of terms. Whoa, adjoin. Oh, okay. Checked item, color, draw, draftable, drafting, dirt, dirigiblocks. It is scheduled to be added in a future patch. I see. That's very interesting. Directory dig. Yep. Okay. Contraption. Yep. East wing, exhaust, experiment, floor plan. Experimental house features till the end of the day. They synergize with each other, sure. Look determines likelihood to find additional items. Okay. Visit previous ones. Apple Orchard, sure. Just checking to see if there's any new things. I have to string together rooms that contain the power ducts. That seems like a nightmare. Rarity, uncommon, rare, redraw. Dangerous cost, sure. Terminal. Stars. Artificial effects. Spread occurs. Larger the spread. Let's see, tomorrow. Trunk. Huh. West Wing. The West Wing rooms border the very. So then the East Wing must also just... Okay, so we should maybe hug the edges a bit more. For, you know, reasons. Okay, cool. Day 5. Crimson Inn. Not as fun as the Crimson Chin. Day 5. I'm trying to think, like, at time safe. Like, what? It's November. That much we know. If the 7th was the first day, it would have been 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we usually start at 8 a.m. So right now, let's do like 11 a.m. or like 4 p.m. I don't know. Sure. That might be it. There might be a date around here really quick. Wonder if I can get to the garage here, or if it's all... Oh. Smart. They got me good. Code check. It's the garden key. Nah. Okay, then isn't always like this, but in that case... Oh, it doesn't have the weird... like, map. Right now it's like 9. So if it's the right time and date, it's gonna be a while. Okay. Gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. Okay, that one is incorrect for sure. If this one is true, then it means it's there. If this one is true, then they're both false. That doesn't make sense. It has to be there. Nice. Hallway. Yeah. Security would do that. Spare room would also do that. Security would get us access to more stuff. Connect this one. Should be nice. Shelters online, sure, makes sense. Data transfers aren't available, and then emails from that. Oof. Oh no, we have the shelter, it's fine. We've negated. All is well. Corridor is always left unlocked, sure. I can choose essentially anything here. Let's do the Nook. Give us key. All that good stuff. Shelter me. I don't know if that counts as the second sheltering or the first. Courtyard. More likely to draw green rooms and draft. The problem there is we're already... I think I gotta do the courtyard here. Even if it synergizes well elsewhere. Oh no. I There's no tool this time. I think. Yeah. Oof. Brutal. I'll just get the courtyard each time. Just keep on chug-a-lugging through. I was the tool all along. Yeah, sure, I don't see why not. Oh, I don't need to fix it anymore? That's nice of you. Give me the slice. Courtyard again, which would be really funny, but I also want, like, to potentially buy some stuff. Ah, the shovel. Locked. Okay. Well, that's overall fine. We can just go here. And then connect there. Or get the storeroom, which I think might be a better option. Get everything we want here. There's another dig spot there. We can go buy the shovel we haven't had before. Magnifying glass is interesting. I don't know where else we'd use it just yet. An unremarkable rock. We Charlie Browned it. A few old coins. I mean, I'll pick up a magnifying glass. They're just gonna give me enough. Oh. Unimpressive pebbles. Even worse. Disappointed Fred Flintstone. Nothing of interest is buried here. One coin. Alright, see if we can squeeze past this. It's locked, that's why we got the key. Go check gives you the secret garden key. I, however, currently do not care, because I don't know where that would go. Maybe the greenhouse, actually. Now that I'm pondering it. So what's this? Coupon book. Save 1 coin on each thing you spend on. That's locked. Okay. Well. Guess we're going down the hallway. Yeah, gem requirement again. I know. Say anything? No. Courtyard, guest bed. We're gonna redraw that. Lose 2. Yeah. We'll deal with the consequences there. Oh, sleep mask. Not sure what that does though. Oh. Give us 5 every time we enter. For the first time. Library, less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Yeah, I mean, that's new as well. It's a new room for us. House structure is a great resource for information. Read more in a specific room. You can press R to pull out the directory. Yep. Makes sense. Gem. Book requisition form. Books and periodicals. So, if that's red, pull and available next time you draft the library. Sightseer's Guide, Right to Swinburne, Fixed Stars. I mean, I'll just go one at a time, to be honest. Oh, well, we do have the technology for stairs. How about that? Holly Records. Oh, okay. Why are certain things like that? I don't know. Always green rooms, shops, red rooms, billiard rooms, parlor salon. Upgrade discs. Huh. Okay. Anything new and cool though? Scrapbook. My first claim ticket. It's true. Can't seem to pass it up. I haven't made any contraptions. Most avoided. I haven't tried to avoid. It just happens. Okay. Confusing once more, but we must go down. And then I mean, the wine sign will get us a lot. Whenever you enter the ballroom, set it to 2. Okay. I mean, it's new again. Might as well. Clara and Simon. 1952. We saw 6, 7, and now 8. There's no piano, so to speak. Under these stars of dance into the floor, we are compelled. The gowns glide on, music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. What that means only time can tell. 2 remain for one last dance, spin again around clock hands, and as they turn a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. We found 8 before as well. Do we want the clock to strike 12? Because we don't know what it means. Am I stupid? Don't answer that one. Let's give me just 2. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, it did hit the... exactly what I wanted it to. Okay, that'll give us 3 keys, which will let us go to the dining room. Or, again, we could just go to the courtyard. Use our blessing. dig around. Unimpressive pebbles. The trunk is locked. Few old coins. Secret passage should work. Yeah. Be our first time through here. Orange, green, gold. Let's do green. That leads us, of course, to special cost bypassed. We gotta do that. I don't even know what that means. Other than I'm not allowed to dig in there. Spare room just absolutely speed on by. That is locked. Okay. Huh. I don't really like going here, but it's the one we can most. Oh no, never mind. We're cooked. Well, we found a lot of new rooms there, though. Despite it all. Like, that's fine. Alright, we'll collapse today, and we'll try again tomorrow. I've got to figure out what the heck everything's going on through here. That time safe intrigues, but I also want to see every other outer room in existence. I don't think that matters. That temperature thing matters, but I don't know. Where's the boiler? We have the password. We haven't hit the office yet for the password to see if there's anything. There shouldn't be. And the lab. But the office will give us access to the mail. So, anywho, we'll see. Shelter is really handy, though, because the red rooms can really gack you. Oh, well. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like to leave a follow or just come back, hang out any other time you want, we'll be back tomorrow with more. And I hope you're enjoying it. Until then, toodaloo.